to look a certain way. And by a certain way, I mean to look the way that society... Start again, that wasn't good. I am on holiday and I don't have a lot of time, and I usually kind of cut the video down so I get to the point as quickly as possible, and I'm not going to be able to do that in this video. And also the article is quite comprehensive on my view. I just want to pick out a couple of things. I get asked the question a lot by girls. They come to me and they say, Taz, can you help me get in shape? And what they mean by get in shape is, can you help me look a certain way? Can you help me look attractive, appealing, sexy, the way that society is kind of created this image of what a girl should or shouldn't look like. And often that is a relatively thin physique, and the bone structure of these models that are kind of looked up to by society, they have long limbs, they have thigh gaps, they're not particularly athletic, and they really just look quite, thin. And not every girl can look like that, because people have different genetics, different bone structure. Some have bigger bones, thinner bones, shorter limbs, longer limbs, and so you can't kind of conform to this ideal of what society deems sexy or not. And a lot of girls kill themselves because they don't look a certain way. So that just up front. And the second thing is, why train? Why? Because you have a body, and this body moves in all kinds of different ways, and that's a beautiful thing. And it disgusts me that society just kind of thinks it's okay for men to explore their bodies, to get stronger, faster, to climb, to run, to swim. And obviously in doing so, moving, their body changes and becomes stronger and looks athletic. Now, women, I think a lot of women that come to me, they come at it from a totally different angle. They're like, what exercises do I have to do so that I look a certain way? And they're not like, I want to be able to do a handstand or do a flip, or I want to be able to run longer or faster or be stronger. And I think that's a great shame. I think it is okay for women to explore their bodies and to do as much or as little as they want to do with their bodies, hopefully as much. I think moving is a great thing, and that should be the motivation. And then a healthy body, coupled with, your genetics, is going to make you look the best way you can look. And that also is a beautiful thing. You shouldn't want to look like somebody else. Whether your legs are short or long, or you have thicker bones or a smaller waist, or that's all irrelevant. It should be about, how can I become a better mover? And as human beings, we're such complex movers. We aren't specialists like a lot of animals. Dolphins obviously can swim really, really well, but they're not going to be able to run or climb up a tree, right? Birds, they can fly, but can they really do much else? No, humans can actually do a hell of a lot of things. They can run, they can climb, they can hang, they can swim, and that's a beautiful thing. That should be celebrated. I think more people, more girls should just be like, if we're in a culture of self-expression, fucking, just step up to the plate and express yourselves, and just assume the way you look, and the motivation should come from that. And it gives you great happiness instead of great, that youthful instinct of wanting to move. That's a beautiful thing. And in wanting to do that, you then become less susceptible to all these marketing tactics, because that's what marketing is, right? They take a survey sample and they strategically pick out, what is the maximum amount of people's perception of the target demographic we want to reach, and how can we tailor our product so that it appeals to them. And so they invent Zumba and all of these dance classes, and they say, yeah, that's going to change you into this sexy person. But often that's bullshit. There's nothing wrong with jumping around for 45 minutes in a fitness class, but when it comes to changing body composition and looking leaner, and if say your goal is not to move better, but to change your body composition, then even then there's a right way to do it. And a lot of girls, they have this desire to change the way they look, but they go about it in the wrong way. Changing your body composition, there's a right way to do it, and that usually involves resistance training. Resistance training isn't just for men. Resistance training isn't going to make girls look bulky. It's not going to magically give you big arms. A lot of girls say, yeah, Taz, I don't really want to lift weights because I put on muscle really, really quick and my arms just become so big when I lift dumbbells. And so they come to me with these pink dumbbells and like, I'm going to do 55 repetitions of, arm curls just to tone them up a little bit. Toning is bullshit, right? You're not going to look like a bodybuilder. Those bodybuilding girls, they take hormones, they train a certain way. It takes an incredible amount of dedication to actually look that way, whether it's healthy or whether that's the way you want to look. But don't take that away from them and say, oh, I'm randomly going to put in all this muscle. The way it works is you must lift heavy weights and you will then look toned because your muscle is going to react. And the more muscle that you put on, the stronger the muscle gets, the more calories you burn. Doing the elliptical or running is going to increase your appetite, you're going to eat more, and it's actually harder to hit the caloric deficit, and you often overeat. But mentally, you think that, oh, because I worked out, I can eat more. And that's why so many girls go to the gym, right? And they do cardio only because of the big fear of weights and becoming bulky, and they end up eating more, and they end up actually not seeing any results. So weight training for changing body composition is an absolute must. Exercises like squats, excellent for shaping the glutes, giving you that sexy ass that everyone wants, training your abdominal muscles. It's not going to make you look like a Russian shot putter. That's just nonsense. And then in terms of, starving yourself and just going on a salad-only diet, total horse shit. It is about balance sometimes. Like on holiday now, I've totally switched off. I'm eating whatever I want to eat, and I'm just kind of letting myself go and enjoying myself, and it's refueling my soul, my well-being. It makes me want to go back and train harder and maybe eat cleaner foods because I've been able to kind of let go. It's all about balance. So apparently I swear a lot, but I get really into this stuff. I live and breathe it and I'm super passionate. I just want to help people, I don't swear at them. And if you have questions, just hit me up and ask. And I'm going to be starting to train with people, free of charge soon, just to kind of see if my method works on others, not just myself. And yeah, this was taken in like 3-4 takes of me just, ranting this out. Article, link below in the description. I'm on holiday. I'm going to see you I have this whole vlog of what I got up to in Rome to edit as well. I don't think I'll be able to do that before Wednesday, but I'll try my very best. But there's some exciting stuff coming out. And yeah, please send me an email, a comment, like, subscribe. I'm really serious about helping people, and the channel needs to take off. So share it with all your friends. And if I can help anyone, then I will. Peace out.